It's me, Goated Dirt. I'm the official Goated Dirt. Uh, all right. Let's see. Uh, what do I do? Uh, hold on. Let's see. All right. So I'm gonna just talk for a little bit, right? I'm gonna just talk about some music, right? All right. So actually, if y'all know the YouTuber Blaylock, which considering a good amount of my subscribers are in that part of like the rap community. If y'all know Blaylock, he's been doing this thing, delete one song off an artist like discography basically. There's like one per album. So I'll do a couple of those. Kanye, um, let's see, College Dropout, bro, like School Spirit, I guess. I think it's just a little less memorable. Most people say Breathe In, Breathe Out, but like it has like one of the best Kanye bars of all time. Always had a PhD, a pretty huge dick. Like what? That's a crazy bar. I'm like that bar is always just gonna be funny, right? I'm not gonna count skits because that's BS. All right. Late registration. For late registration, Gold Digger, I guess. Gold Digger is a very fair pick. Even though I love it, it's probably my most replayed song on late registration. Except Bring Me Down, very underrated song. All right. Graduation, Drunken Hot Girls. I mean, like, what else are we deleting? What else are we deleting off that? 808s. This is gonna sound crazy. Pinocchio Story is not a good song. Like, yeah, I understand its whole part of the message. It's either the title track. I mean, not title track. It's either like the lead track, the first track. I forgot what it was called, but it has like 3 minutes of just the beat playing, so it's kind of annoying. Or it's um, or it's Pinocchio Story, right? I wouldn't say anything off of 808s is bad. I do need to. I'm in for a re-listen. I'm not gonna lie. Um, Shout out to RoboCop. That is a great song on that album that no one talks about. All right, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. All right. Well, gosh darn. I don't even know. Um, what do I delete off My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy? Hold on. It's a little noisy in the background. Just some air conditioning. Um, what I delete off there? Uh, Probably like. I mean, oh wait, Who Will Survive in America? Because I don't care about that song. I don't care who will survive in America. Anyway, Watch the Throne. The one that has like an intro that is literally silent for like multiple minutes. I don't remember what it's called. Okay. Um. Then after that, Yeezus. I'm not even gonna lie. Probably Bound to. Like that might be a hot take, but like I re-listened to Yeezus like a couple days ago. Man, such a great album. It's just like Bound 2 is the weakest of a really strong project. All right. What's after Yeezus? Life of Pablo. I'm not doing Cruel Summer by the way cuz I haven't listened to it and that's technically a compilation album. Like I wouldn't count Shady 15 for Eminem really cuz like half of those songs aren't even his. But anyway, what's it called? Uh Life of Pablo. Uh, I love Kanye. because it's technically not a skit. Even though I actually do like it, I find it really funny, right? Or freestyle, the one that's called freestyle. I don't care about Life of Pablo. I've said this before. I could literally take No More Parties and Saint Pablo and leave, right? And I guess Father Stretch My Hands Part One, but like Kanye's verse is absolutely terrible. Like I'm sorry, it's literally held together by like glue and some duct tape. It's pure nostalgia. For like that beautiful morning, you're the sun of my morning bay. Anyway, I guess Yay. I don't remember what. I think it was Yay first, obviously, because then it's like Ghost Town Part Two. Um, man, I don't know. I don't know for Yay. I guess Yikes, because it's like I think everything else is it's either Yikes or like the other Goofy or song, because most of these songs have meaning to them. Kitsy Ghost, I will say this once and I'll say this again. Kitsy Ghost is mid. It's probably his worst project pre. Actually, no, because I barely go back to anything on Life of Pablo. Wait, but I don't go. I don't think I've listened to a single Kitsy Ghost track since listening to it the first time. I'm not even gonna lie. It is not that exciting. I'm gonna re-listen to it though because it's like 20 minutes, and I feel like I probably wasn't paying that much attention, so I was just like, yeah, this is a six. But what's it called? We're deleting. I don't know. I guess fire. Is that a song out there? Yeah, I think so. Whatever. I don't really care. You could really delete anything. Uh, maybe Cuddy montage. I don't remember if I like that one. Uh, I remember not caring about Reborn, but I'm not deleting Reborn for all y'all Reborn glazes out there. So, uh, that then Jesus is King. I barely remember Jesus is King. Probably the one where it's just like the choir, cause whatever. I don't really care. Donda, Donda, Donda. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Delete Jesus Lord Part 2. Why is it so long for such a nothing song? Like, obviously it's important, but it's like at least like something with like a sing about me. That's an enjoyable musical experience, right? It Jesus Lord Part 2 is a whole lot of nothing. But Donda's really hard because I love Donda. Probably like one of, if not my favorite Kanye projects. Um, what's next? Vultures. Vultures one. I will forever say this. Back to Me is a terrible song because of like that whole Kanye. I don't even know what to call that. Like he just interrupts the song to throw in a pointless, corny sample. So unnecessary. Honestly, I could take Burn and leave. And Vultures too, bro. I'm taking Bomb with only version though. I'm only taking Bomb with Miles. By the way, like I just have to say that because there's just such comedic value to that to me. That Kanye West and Miles are on a song together. Well, I mean Kanye's you get what I mean. Delete all of Vultures too. I mean, you could keep River, you could keep Pride. I guess you could keep Field Trip, but like the OG version is just better. I don't know. Vultures 2 is not it. I still think Vultures 1 is worse though. But Vultures 1 has Burn. So it's just like Vultures 2 is more boring than just outwardly bad. Like just painfully mid to bad. Anyway, then we have Donda 2. I didn't listen. I guess Sci-Fi, because that's the one that a lot of people don't like, I remember. Or, I don't know. Whichever one the people don't like. I don't care. I don't even think I'm going to bother listening to it. At least not right now. Anyway. Uh, what else? What else is there? Nothing really. I could say Bully, but I didn't even listen to it, even though it's like 7 minutes. That's how little I care about Kanye anymore. All right, let's do this for Kendrick. Kendrick, Section 80. Bro, I barely remember Section 80. Uh, I like No Makeup, but it's the worst one that I have a good image of what it is. But it's not. It's far from a bad song in my eyes. Um, I don't really remember Overly Dedicated, so that's why I'm not gonna mention it, even though it's not an album. I'm just gonna say like why I'm not mentioning it. Um, what's it called? Good Kid, Mad City. Most people would say real. No. Backseat Freestyle. Backseat Freestyle just doesn't have the most to do with the album. I love Real, by the way. Let me just say that Real is so underrated. 1111. Anyway, Real is just such an incredible song. I'm real, I'm real, I'm really, really real. Like I don't know. I like it. Anyway, To Pimp a Butterfly, either institutionalized or hood politics. But I mean, like, just don't delete anything off there. But yeah, I mean, same with Good Kid, but like, at least that's a little easier. Um, damn. Let's see. Yeah, I guess. Yeah or God. I don't know. Pick your poison. Besides that, I guess like hot take, maybe XXX. I don't know. I just like everything else a little more. It doesn't really matter. Still, just don't delete anything, in my opinion. But that's again, it's another clear one, I'd say. Um, Mr. Morale, the one with Kodak. Like, I'm not even gonna lie though. Like, Mr. Morale is like all tens, so I'm not even gonna. I'm not gonna worry about that, right? Um, then GNX, man, this one's so hard. It's not like there's a random song. It's not like the title track sounds like AIDS the first time you listen to it. Listen, I like GNX the song quite a lot. I like what he's trying to do, and I like the sound. Like, I got used to it like mid first listen. I was confused at the start, and then just really kind of started getting into it. But I think it's just like the competition is so stiff. Everything else on the album is like 9 or higher. Like, oh yeah, I'll talk about Luther in a second. Actually, I'll talk about Luther now. Actually, wait. Let me cut a little segment by shouting out my boy Redville. Like, he has like barely 500,000 monthlies. Can we get him some more love? Like, bruh, I was listening to Learn to Swim. Learn to Swim is one of the best albums of all time. Any genre, doesn't matter. If not maybe like the second or third best song of all time on there, bruh. What's it called? Uh, I sound crazy saying what's it called, right? Number one is Wesley's Theory. Number two is V Intro, and number three is Jesus Christ, what is it called? Because it's like I just blank on it for some reason. Like I was literally just listening to it like an hour ago. It's like I don't wanna run no more. I don't wanna run no more. Like I just don't remember. Working on it. Yeah, working on it. All right. Yeah, working on it. One of the best songs of all time. And like What's Going On by Marvin Gaye. Marvin Gaye is an incredible R&B artist. Like we cannot let this man be forgotten. He is a living, not whoa, not living, not living. He is a legend. Rest in peace. Anyway, moving on from that, back to I'm gonna talk about Luther because I never get to talk about Kendrick Lamar like that in depth. like when I argue with people in comment sections when I'm like messing around. Uh, Luther, like we just act like it's a bad song because it blew up. Like if you go back to like November when when GNX dropped, like most people had Luther in their top three or like top five. Now it's like bottom three for everyone. It's like GNX, Peekaboo, Luther. There, Luther is not in a bottom three discussion. It's an incredible R&B track. The incredible Luther banjo sample, just incredible, incredible. Showing respect to another R&B legend, right? SZA's vocals are incredible. Kendrick's like a weird, spacey, like vibey voice. I just really like it. It's a really interesting cut. I still think Gloria is better in some ways, but like if we're talking about like if we're talking about objectively like as a song and like what it is, it would be Luther. Like Luther, I wouldn't be mad if someone said Luther was on the like was the best on the album. Like like it's definitely top five. Like I'd say my top five is like in no order particular, right? Man at the Garden, Reincarnated, Heart Part 6, Luther, and then like maybe Hey Now or Gloria. Hey Now is another underrated one. Um, I love the part is like it's in the benches and rock crown and the aliens hold hands and like the way it just cuts into the feature, like the Dodie feature. Jesus Christ, great, incredible song actually. I have it listed as a perfect song. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Anyway, anyway, enough of that. Enough of that. Let me just say one more thing about Kendrick, and this is relating to the beef. Actually, like a couple things, but it's all related to the beef. Is like I even made a post partially about it before, but it's like, what's up with the Kendrick hate? Like, like because I've never seen a man get this hated for winning a beef. It's like, did we meet ride Tupac like this? We meet rid him in the other way. Like, Tupac had like whole hype beats and then he got killed, whatever, right? But now like Kendrick had this whole hype train, but it just died down. Now you're seen as corny if you post about Drake, or if you like say something good about Kendrick. Like we're gonna be like, oh, GNX is trash. Oh my god. Kendrick Lamar is trash. I don't care if some of these people are rage baiting because I know some of these people genuinely believe this. But are we really gonna act like Kendrick Lamar didn't drop Good Kid, Mad City and To Pimp a Butterfly, two albums that are regarded as like top 15, top 10, some even top 5. Some even have both of them in their top 5 albums of all time, right? We're not gonna just ignore the fact that this man has curated just some of the most incredible music from this generation. Like we're just not gonna act like that never happened, right? Like he is a master at his craft, and I'm not gonna take that away from him. And I'm not like I am all on like the I hate Drake train, but that was never because of Kendrick Lamar. Maybe Kendrick kind of made it more mainstream. I never liked Drake. I always thought he was a weirdo. I always just never really vibed with his music, right? And that was even before I was a rap fan. Because I'm, all things considered, I've only been listening to rap since like late 2023, right? So I'm definitely new. But at the same time, I've never vibed with his music, even when I was just like listening to stuff on like the radio, right? I've never vibed with him. Never. So it's like people are like, "Oh my god, you're a Kendrick Glazer" when I talk about Drake, but it's like here's the thing, and I will say this, it is kind of double-edged cuz like I will say this is kind of like against what I've said before. There are definitely Kendrick Glazers, but there's Kendrick Glazers in the way that there's everyone Glazers. Everyone has a Glazer, no matter who it is. Like whether it's ironic or unironic, right? There is there's always gonna be some sort of meat rider for someone. So we're like, at this point, it's like now it's like if you're popular, if you're what's popping, if you're what's popping, like at the time of something happening, it's like all of a sudden it's a big deal. Like somebody said, I have rap caviar music taste because I like listening to popular artists. That doesn't mean I don't listen to like unpopular artists. My fault, my fault. Like, um, I don't just listen to like Travis Scott. I don't just listen to Drake. I don't just listen to Eminem. I don't just listen to Jid. Like my most streamed artists are mostly really mainstream rap caviar. Yes, right. Because the reason they got so popular is because they made catchy, replayable music, which is why they have so many streams. So, G Willikers, I wonder why I have them as my most streamed. Like, man, I'm just scratching my chin right now. I'm pondering about that. You know, what sense does that make? Trying to insult my music taste because I like popular artists. Like, you're you're telling me you don't? Yeah, it's like there's this one dude in particular in like this server that I'm in, right, that I just be arguing with sometimes because I just be trolling that server. And what's it called? He like glazes Red Veil, like he'll glaze like the underground, be like, oh, people only say this year is mid for music because they only listen to the mainstream. Like I'm not gonna even completely deny that because like there's some great underground stuff this year, and like not even specifically underground, but like middle ground. Like we got Saba, No ID, we got the Mike album, Pinball 2. Like we like Magic Alive. We got so much. Like we're getting fed this year in some ways, but at the same time, it's like, how are you just like? I still think music this year is mid because it's like, yeah, we have some standouts, right? We definitely have standouts this year, but like what is that? Think about it. Think about it like this, right? What does that mean? What does that really mean? Right? It's like we're doing this underground talk. Oh, the underground's getting fed. Sure, the underground. And keep in mind, this year hasn't even been that great. I'm not even gonna lie. Like this dude was meat right in the underground this year, right? It's like I don't know. And when I called him out for this statement, it's like, cool. I have rap caviar taste. Sure, whatever you say, buddy. Um, and then I'm like, well, you basically only listen to underground. Keep in mind, this dude's also a Cole Glazer. He's like, no, J. Cole is my second most streamed artist. That's like the music equivalent of saying, oh, my friend is black, so I can say the N word. Buddy, what are we talking about? It just doesn't make any sense. Like, music discourse is just so cooked in general. Like, if you go into a Discord server, YouTube comment sections, if you go anywhere, even on Album of the Year, go on Album of the Year. Look at all, like, the sped rants. It's like, I'm going on a rant because I'm mad because this art form that I genuinely care about is just being completely ruined and degraded by all these idiots who want to come and act like they know everything. You don't. And again, I'll say this too. Music is subjective, but like if you have an opinion that's just really stupid or awful, like saying Drake's Meet Your Padre is like some sort of incredible like masterpiece and is actually genuinely like so important to like Hispanic culture, right? If you want to say something stupid like that, that's basically as close as you can get to objectively wrong, or like something that can literally be argued, like saying like, because that's like saying, oh my god, P. Diddy's a good person. That's not an opinion. You're just factually wrong. Like, but it's like, sure, you're entitled to your opinion.
that doesn't stop your opinion from being wrong. Let me just say it like that. Or like or not even just wrong, just your opinion being disagreed with. So like don't get mad if you have an unpopular opinion and people disagree with it, because just argue it. But like don't be so like, "Oh my god, you guys are just so annoying. You guys disagree with my opinion." That's terrible. Cuz I think we all do this to an extent, but here's the thing. My reasoning for even doing something like that is just because like I'm going to defend my opinion, but I'm not going to have a full-on mental breakdown just because somebody doesn't agree with me. Like if I can't change somebody's stupid opinion or vice versa, then it doesn't matter anymore. I'm not going to change their opinion, they're not going to change mine. So that's all it is. And that's to an extent what it should be, but people just go overboard. Or like if you say you like an artist, if you like Eminem, you're a stan. What? If you like Kendrick Lamar, you're a Kendrick Lamar glazer, and you hate Drake. What? It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't add up. Anyway, I think that's enough. I don't even know if my mic is working. It would be really funny if it wasn't. And this is just like, I'm gonna leave this up, by the way. Like, if this is just 27 minutes of me talking to myself and nobody hearing me, I mean it is basically because there's no views, but I want people to see this because this is basically just like a little talk, right? If this is 27 minutes of me talking to myself and it just being Lil Durk staring at the screen with his sped-looking eyes, that's gonna be real funny. So, with that being said, thanks for watching.